اختاروا يا رب أنت سلطانه نحن على أعوذ من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله والشكر لله ولا إله إلا الله والله أكبر ولا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم دستور مدد يا سيدي مدد يا رجال الله أطيعوا الله أطيعوا الرسول والأولي الأمر منكم. Praise be to Allah that honor us in this month of Dhul Qa'dah to an assembly of dhikr, remembrance. Remembrance for the servant is the core of his success. As human being is forgetful. Human being is Allah Azza wa Jal made him forgetful. The insan, the one that forgets. And Allah Azza wa Jal made him to be at lost when he say, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, Innal insana lafi khusr. Verily, Allah Azza wa Jal is swearing by the time, or by Asr, that human is at lost as his time is running, and the way that it has been given is paved with so many challenges, starting with ghaflat, starting with heedlessness. And the remedy to heedlessness is dhikr. Dhikr, that remembrance that for the servant take all shapes. That's why when you see the life of Prophet ﷺ, there is a timeline of his life daily, how he used to live. And you are seeing that there is not idle time, an empty time, except when he was alone in privacy with his family for a certain period of time, because after that he was alone with his Lord when everyone was sleeping. So when accompanying awliyaullah, our mashaykh, we saw that they gave a habit, they embroidered a remembrance habit at every corner of the day. Obviously, their life is not like ours. They were dedicated to their Lord and having on the side working, but we are mainly working, and on the side little bit of dedication to Allah. But if we remember how Maulana Sheikh Nazim and then Maulana Sheikh Hisham, how they were living their daily life non-stop. From the time that they will wake up for Qiyamul Layl in the last third of the night, slowly, starting worshipping until the time of Ishraq. After Ishraq, they used to sit to see the sun rising a little bit, then going to sleep, coming back for dua, and then it alternated between sitting with people, talking, teaching, receiving, giving nasiha, prayers, wazifa, all the way to very late at night. But on our side, we cannot, because majority of us, we have a life that we are on duty for our rizq, which is an obligation for every servant. But there is, as we are going for the rizq, there is ways not to fall in ghaflat and to be in heedlessness. Sheikh Hisham used to tell us that as you will finish your preparation and you are coming out of your house, you have to step out of the house with an intention. Oh, Ya Rabbi, I am going out to earn my rizq. Make it to be halal. Make it to be for you, to serve you. And as we step out from the door, Maulana Sheikh Nazim used always to remind us, have a sadaqah box, and every day you put something inside, even if it is going to be a coin, a dime, whatever. When it is full, take it for the masjid, take it for the madrasa, take it for the orphanage. To implant that habit is our responsibility. It is not something big, but it is to say, I am intending, oh my Lord, I am going for my rizq, I am intending for a sadaqah in this day, and then we go out, what Maulana Sheikh Hisham used to say, then knows that as soon as you step out, there is a whole set of shayateen waiting for you. Their numbers much higher at the door of worshippers, believers, and among them worshippers, and those, the seekers, even much more. So what you say, he used to tell us, say, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم, 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 all the way to 40 times to shield yourself, to protect yourself, and then you move on. So as we are going out, the servant, to show that he is remembering his Lord, what is going to keep? He is going to be aware of what he is looking, what he is listening. We are just glancing around, looking for pleasant thing to see. And often they are not that not pleasant, but that halal for us. So as the servant is going out, he is going to start guarding his ears, guarding his eyes, guarding his tongue. It is another way of disconnecting from this dunya and making khalwat dar anjuman. That is from Nazar Barkadam, from that keeping the gaze, he jumped into another station, which is Khalwat Dar Anjuman. He secluded himself with his Lord. And then make dhikr. Oh, I am shy, too many people. I am seeing one, he has a tasbih. I was astonished. It's big like the ring, not bigger. He's keeping on the corner and making zikr. Why not? If you cannot afford or use car going to work and you are using public transportation, keep your tasbih with you. Even you are going to say few istighfar. And angels are saying, Ya Rabbi, one of your servants is remembering you. Allah. And Allah knows, with all the temptation there is, with everything that is dragging us, how much pleasement from Allah Azza wa Jal for a servant is dragging on himself. And especially that we are not going through our awrat. It is also, you are going to see, everyone has headphones now. Allah knows what they are listening. We have headphones. Allah knows what we are listening. or sometime in the car, we may put our famous channel. Allah knows what's going on it. Put salawat, put Quran. We have wazifa. You say to yourself, oh, I didn't recite Surah Yasin this morning. Put Yasin. It's quick, 10 minutes, 12 minutes, it's finished. Then maybe you can listen to something else, whatever. But to keep a balance, we have all the tools. We have all the means. We have all the occasion, in spite of the constant bombarding from dunya, in all aspects, to slowly take a break and take a little bit of moment to embroider our day with divine remembrance. And this is not for us, and it's important to say, it's not for us a luxury today. It is a matter of spiritual survival. To do like that. And whenever we are going through our day, we remember. When you see something that you are happy with, you say Alhamdulillah. When you say something that is challenging you, because there is in whatever you do, you say Subhanallah. When you see something that reminds you about Allah, you make a stop and you praise. When you see something that drag you away from Allah, you make a stop within yourself and you ask protection and safety. And sometimes we have a work that we can continue doing dhikr. Many, they are driving cars or driving bus or driving Uber. Take your tasbih and continue. It's on the finger. It's doable. Some, they are whatever, cooking. But Maulana Sheikh was saying, you are cooking, make salawat while cooking. It is not going to decrease anything from your cooking. It is going to enlighten what you are doing. And it is. And it continues like that. Some, they are on, what you call that, line of production. Operating line of production. It's doable. I remember I was on line of production in factory. You have to, there is one line here. If they say you are efficient, they give you another line. So you are running like a chicken all day long between the two lines, because if you spend too much time here, all the product coming on the other side, they fall on the ground. So it was easy. I was at that time memorizing Surah Yasin. From one, you take one, and then you repeat, collecting the line of. There is all little ways that you are going to give yourself, oh my Lord, I am trying. Every effort in our time, its reward is tremendous. Every effort in our time, its reward in the eyes, in front of the Lord Almighty, knowing how many are not remembering, knowing how many distractions are there, knowing how many shayateen are trying to make you to forget everything. And it goes and goes all day long. The servant may remember his Lord whenever he's going to touch food, to make dua, to say Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, to say Alhamdulillah. Maulana Sheikh Hisham was saying to us, even Grand Sheikh was saying, whenever at every bite, Awliyaullah, they are making dhikr, praising their Lord, how He favored them on this, mashallah, on these bites. So Allah Azza wa Jal made us to be servants that are always forgetting. And remembering is a matter of survival for our faith, for our iman. And it is something that we have to put specific effort on to counter all the effort of shaitan making us, sa'idu billah, to forget, and all the laziness of nafs al-amara bisu, that deprive us of any doesn't have any desire for Mawla. Its only desire, nafs, is dunya, materiality. What quench is thirst is to swallow and swallow and swallow and swallow dunya, and it is not going to be satisfied until you fill its mouth with dust. It's until the last day. The ego that is driving us is never going to ask anything but materiality. So may Allah Azza wa Jal make us to be from Ahl al-Dhakirin, from the people of dhikr, the people of remembrance, that we are able to embroider all our days and our nights with remembrance of Allah. Amen. That this remembrance, Prophet ﷺ said, between the one that remembers making dhikr and the one that doesn't, the heart is like, the difference is like between the living and the dead. May Allah Azza wa Jal make us to be alive. Ya Hayyu Ya Qayyum, Ya Badi'a as-samawati wal ard, Ya Dal Jalali wal Ikram. Make our heart to be mentioning your name, Allah, Allah, Allah. Make our heart to be saying who. Make our heart to be saying haq, haq, haq. Make our heart to be saying hay. To be ever living on truth and reality in the glory of the indescribable Lord Almighty. إلى حضرتنا بالفاتحة.